To our sponsors, Macmillan, Stegi Hotel, and Ubombo Limited, we as Brains on the Go truly appreciate you. To all eliminated students, allow me to put it out there. I am very much proud of you. It was lovely to know all of you up close and personal. I hope you got to learn something from Brains on the Go. Go out there and represent us well. Samu, over to you. Thank you, Banenhle. Once again, it's Brains on the Go at Eswatini TV. Greetings, beautiful viewers at home. I am Ms. Mjali, your host. With me is Mrs. Kelly Sbiya, Mr. Chanes Masilela, Nomtabo Mgomezulu, and Pumzile Dlamini, our beautiful judges. I'd like to appreciate Macmillan for shouldering Brains on the Go since it started in 2008. I also love to appreciate Ubombo Shuka and Stegi Hotel for sponsoring us this year. Last week, we saw a student from Lubuli High exiting the show, and now we are left with 5 students who are Ketoguhle Sbonza from Bolonjeni, Menzum Kalipi from Gomane, Sabelo Mamba from Kamula, Florence Koza from Zevane, and Nogwanda Hatzebe from Lomahasha High School. My learners, it's another week, and I expect you to shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you are going to land among the stars. So says Norman Vincent Peale. Sabelo, how are you feeling today?
But I'm very much pleased to make it to this week. First of all, I would like to acknowledge all the sponsors of this show and appreciate the good thing they done for us, and also appreciate our beautiful judges. It was very nice to be with them along the journey, and we really appreciate their work. We are hoping for the best, and also our beloved host.
Thank you. Nogwanda, what are you anticipating for this week? Are you going or staying in the show?
I'm definitely staying.
Great. Beautiful learners, let's get our brains going. Ketoguhle, you are going to start us off. It's English. I am going to give you a foreign word we normally use in English, and you are going to tell me what that word means. I am going to give you 2 options, and you are going to choose the best option. Okay?
Yes.
My example is nota beta. Usually we say NB. We know when we write NB, it means not well or please disregard. Okay. Yours, Ketoguhle, is en masse. En masse.
En masse.
Yes. Spelling is EN space MASS. Options are all together or one by one.
I think it's all together.
Great. Menzi, en route, ENRO, en route, EN space ROUTE. Options are on the way or on arrival.
It means on the way.
Great. Sabelo, yours is deluxe. DE. LU. DELUXE. Does it mean very expensive or of very high quality?
I think it's of very high quality.
Correct. Koza, you said Ndaba, right?
My son.
Great. Yours is adios. Does it mean adios, the spelling is ADIOS? Does it mean please do not or farewell. Farewell being F-A-I-R. Fair.
The options again.
Please do not. Or farewell. Fair being F-A-I-R.
I think it means oh, you said the first option was
Please don't.
I think it means farewell.
Correct. No wonder. Yours is cul-de-sac. C-U-L space D-E.
I'm sorry, can I have another pen? This one isn't possible.
Sorry. Cul-de-sac. C-U-L
C-U-L-D-E
space D-E space S-A-C. Cul-de-sac. Does it
S-A-C.
C? Does it mean end of the road or beginning of the journey?
Cul-de-sac. It means you said end of the road
Yes.
and beginning of the journey.
Precisely.
Cul-de-sac. It means end of the road.
Correct. Ketokuhle? Yours is coup d'etat. Spelling? C-O-U-P space D-E space T-A-T. Coup d'etat. Does it mean military takeover of a government or vote of no confidence?
Coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat.
I think it means, what's the first option?
Military takeover of a government. The second one, vote of no confidence.
I think it means military takeover.
Correct. Menzi. Brai.
Brai.
The one you usually go to. B-R-A-A-I. Does it mean picnic or barbecue?
B-R-A-A.
I. Brai.
Picnic or barbecue?
Yes?
Barbecue.
Great. Sabelo? Fiancé. F-I-A-N-C. Fiancé. Is it a person you are engaged to or a person you are in love with?
I think it's a person you are engaged to.
Correct. Florence? Expedition. E-X? E-X-P-E-D-I-T-I-O-N. Does it mean to observe animal or a trip?
Expedition. I think it means a trip.
Correct. No wonder. Sushi. S-U-S-H-I. Is it a natural fermented seafood or uncooked meat?
Sushi. The first option was
Natural fermented seafood or uncooked meat?
it's the first option.
Which is?
Fermented seafood.
Correct. Viewers at home, that marks the end of part 1, round 1. Part 1, round 2. Menzi, you are starting us off. It's English questions once again. You are going to complete the phrase with the right preposition. Do you remember prepositions? Do you remember them? Up, to, in, with. But that doesn't mean the phrases that I'm going to give you will have those prepositions. You have to add yours as well, okay? Mine is not to consider it. It means to rule. Then I am filling my preposition. My preposition is out, to rule out, okay? Menzi, to update means to fill preposition. To update means to fill.
Means to fill in.
Correct. Sabelo, to vomit means to throw.
Out.
Can you speak up?
Out.
Incorrect, it's up. To throw up, yes. Florence? To cast a stone means to throw.
To cut a stone.
To cast.
Cast. Okay. Means
Gucci. Cast means Gucci. To cast a stone means to throw.
it means to throw. Away.
Incorrect, it means to throw at. No wonder? To settle your bill means to pay. When you settle your bill, it means to pay.
To pay in.
Incorrect, to pay up. Khethokuhle? To be sick and tired means to be fed
Up.
Correct. Menzi? To get angry, it means to be worked.
To be worked up.
Correct. Sabelo, yours is to be assisted out of a problem, is to bail. To be assisted out of a problem means to bail.
Out.
Correct. Florence? To wear your clothes, it means to dress.
It means to dress up or on.
Please choose one.
Choose one. It means to dress up.
Correct. Yours is to show someone using your finger. To show someone using your finger means to point.
To show someone using your finger, it is to
point.
it is to point at.
Correct. Yours, Ketoguhle, is to disappoint someone means to let.
Down.
Correct. That is the end of part 1, round 2. Part 1, round 3, Siswati questions. Siswati questions. Sabelo, sorry. Cacela le misho lelandzelako. Sibonelo. Lunyawo aluna sengiyacitsela mphumulo. Emehlo lamabili aya
Bonisa.
kukahle. Florence. Kutala
Gutelula.
kukahle. Kutetfula ute nokwanda.
Utetfwes.
Correct. Ketokuhle. Kufihla indvuku
Mcubeni.
uyifihlile invele wena. Okay. Menzi? Kuhlakanipha njengenfala yesi?
Kuhlakanipha njengenfala
Yesi?
yesigang.
Ncesi, kuthiwa uhlakaniphe njengenfala yesitfwaba. Kufaka ingubo esabelo.
Kufaka ingubo emlonyeni.
Kukahle, Florence. Kugawula
Kugawula. Clue.
Apiki ndakunike answer, ndawusuke nje ngikunike answer ngakunike clue.
Kugawula.
Send.
Kugawula ungabuki.
Ngicela kungakuniki, asisho njalo lesisho. Sithi kugawula ubheke. Wena uthi ungabuki, shothi uyagawula nje, kanti you have to be cautious. Basho njalo angithi. Sisho njalo lesisho. Nokwanda kubuka ngewayi
Tolo.
kukahle. Ketha kuhle. Kulala be.
Kulala be. Ngiyakhumbula manje. Kulala be. Ish. Kulala be. Mfulo.
Ncesi kulala benyoni. Menzi. Ngijatshulisa nje ukuthi bowukhumbula ukuthi silwane Ncesi. Menzi kutithela ngala
banzako.
kukahle. Viewers at home, that marks the end of part 1 in episode 11. Let's take a short break. Now here's an interesting fact about Stegi Hotel. It was founded by George Wayne, who built it in 1928 till 1939.
1939, Mr. William Chook bought the hotel and ran it for 37 years. And then from there, he passed it over to his son.
Wigman then later sold it to Kip Sikwane, who renovated into this modern look. After 5 years, Mr. Skwane then sold it to the current boss, who is Mr. Mota, in October 2016.
One thing unique about Stegi Hotel is the fact that we are surrounded by the game parks, the biggest game parks in Swaziland, and we are the only hotel in the Lebombo region.
Stegi Hotel is the jewel of the Lebombo Mountain, the saying goes. It is a 3-star hotel at the top of Lebombo, which provides conferences, restaurant. We have got a main restaurant and the Senhana restaurant for dining purposes. We've got a bars. We've got a sports bar, which goes by the Africa bar. We've got a reception bar, which goes by the lounge bar. We've got a boxer store by the gate, and we've got a 5-4 still by the gate.
Our festive season plans are that we enhance with all the COVID-19 regulations and become the safe travel designation for both local and hopefully international tourists.
For the festive, we are having specials that are ongoing right now. The month of October, we've got 2 specials which runs on weekdays and on weekends. On weekdays, we have got a special of you buy 2 pizzas at an affordable fee of 210, 2 pizzas of your choice. Then on weekends, we've got a crumb chicken burger, which goes with a milkshake. The crumb chicken burger and the milkshake, it's an affordable fee of 95 emalangeni. And we also have a snack basket, which goes with the special of the crumb chicken burger and the milkshake. I believe in the staff we have. We have got a staff that have got an excellent customer service, staff that have got tenacity and flexibility. They've got a goal focus minded. So we take pride in our staff. And to add on that, we have got meals that we are proud of here in Stegi.
Njengoba sentibonele maswati lamahle ibuffet yethu lakhaya. Siye sibe nayo nga-25 December ibuffet yethu iyashisa.
We've got our own umqwembe, which is a meal which consists of 4 grills. We've got boerewors, we've got pork, we've got beef and chicken dressed in our secret sauce.
Thank you for staying with us, viewers. It's still Brains on the Go, episode 11. Now it's part 2, round 1. It's Bible questions. Florence, you are going to start us off. You are going to give me a correct answer. I'll ask a question and you are going to choose from 2 options. Example, how old was David when he was appointed? Not anointed, but appointed king of Israel. Options, 20, 30. My answer, he was 30 years. Okay. Yours is, how old was Moses when he was buried by God? 120 or 130 years?
He was. He was 100 and. He was 120 years.
Correct. Nogwanda? Which chapter in Psalms is the shortest? 119 or 117?
$119.
Incorrect. 117. Sorry. Ketogusha? How old was Abram? Abram, not Abraham. Abram, when God called him, 75 years or 70 years? When he was told to leave his home and family.
I think he was 75 years.
Correct. Menzi? How long was Jonah stuck inside the great fish? Sorry. How long was Jonah stuck inside the great fish? 2 days or 3 days?
3 days.
Correct. Sabelo. How long did the Israelites wander in the wilderness? 40 years or 40 days?
How long did the
Israelites wander in the wilderness?
40 days?
Incorrect. 40 years. Florence? How old was Abraham when he had Isaac? 99 years or 100 years?
When he had Isaac.
Yes.
He was. He was. He was 99 years old.
Correct. Nogwanda? How many times did Jesus teach the people about the Lord's Prayer? Was it 3 times or once?
Once.
Correct. Etogusha? How old was Jesus when he started his ministry? Was it 12 years or 15 years?
12 years.
Correct. Menzi. For how many years was Joseph in prison after his brother sold him? 2 or 3 years?
Three years.
Incorrect. 2 years. Sabelo, you are waiting for a question. Who started us off? Sabelo, you are waiting for your question. How many times did Moses strike the rock after being instructed by God to strike it? Was it 3 times or 2 times?
3 times.
Correct. Now let's go to part 2, round 2. Why don't you want to take the mic, Florence?
It's because on the last round I started off.
So you don't want to talk to me anymore?
No. It's no wonder's chance.
Okay, let's continue then. It's science questions. You are going to give me the names of the young ones of the following animals. I am a human. So a young one for a human being is a baby. What about a chicken, Nogwanda?
It's a chick.
Correct. Ketoguhle? A cat.
It's a kitty.
Correct. Kitten. Rabbit. Menzi.
It's a kitten as well.
Correct. Dog. Sabelo.
Dog.
Yes.
It's a puppy.
Correct. Florence. A cow.
Heifer.
Sorry?
A cow.
Yes.
A calf or a heifer. A female cow. A cow. Give birth to
Correct.
a heifer.
Correct. Pig. No wonder.
Isn't it a piglet?
Correct. But why are you asking me the question?
It's a piglet.
Correct. Katakuhle. Yours is a lion.
A lion.
Yes.
I think it's isn't it a lioness?
No, incorrect. It's a cub. C-U-B. Elephant.
An elephant.
Yes.
I'd say a calf. I'd say a calf.
Correct. Sabelo. Yours is a sheep.
A sheep.
Yes.
Isn't a kid?
No, incorrect. It's a lamb. Florence? A goat.
It's a calf.
Incorrect. Your answer should be the one that was said by Sabelo. It's a kid. That marks the end of part 2, round 2. Sabelo, why do you look frustrated?
I'm not really frustrated, ma'am. Just that I mixed the answers.
Don't worry, you still have so many rounds to come. I am sure you are going to get all of them correct.
Thank you.
Ketoguhle, it's your turn, right? Okay. Once again, it's science questions. You are going to give me the names of the following elements represented by the following symbols found in the periodic table. I'm sure you do remember the periodic table. Do you?
I do.
Great. My example is O, symbol O. It's capital letter O. It represents oxygen. Okay. Yes, yours Ketoguhle is symbol K, capital letter K.
Okay.
Yes.
It is okay. It's
I'm sorry, it's time. It's potassium. Sorry, Menzi. Yours is capital letter C and small letter L.
Chlorine.
Correct. Sabelo, yours is capital letter N, small letter E. N-E.
Capital letter N.
Yes. Small letter E.
Neon.
Correct. Florence, yours is capital letter N, small letter A.
Sodium.
Correct. Nogwanda, yours is capital letter M, small letter G.
Magnesium.
Correct. Ketoguhle, yours is capital letter A, small letter L.
Aluminium.
Correct. Menzi, capital letter B, small letter E.
Beryllium.
Correct. Sabelo, capital letter S, small letter I. SI.
Capital letter S, small letter I.
Yes.
Silicon.
Correct. Florence, capital letter L, small letter I. LI.
Li.
Capital letter L.
And small letter I.
Correct.
Lithium.
Correct. Nogwanda, capital letter A, small letter R.
Argon.
Correct. Viewers at home, that marks the end of part 2, round 3. Let us take a short break. Macmillan Education Eswatini is a world-class educational content and a service provider.
Well, we plan to introduce improvements in customer experience and improve responsiveness to the customer's needs on our part. In addition, customers should expect improved use of technology to better address their needs. We will continue to provide the best in content, as we are famous for that, and the most innovative technology.
Well, we also establish and maintain professional relationships with customers and our stakeholders. So as the department, it is our duty to ensure that if there's a potential, say, stakeholder or a potential customer, we actually approach that customer, we approach that stakeholder and ensure that we have a relationship, a professional one and a fruitful one, just as we have with Eswatini Television, as well as other entities, customers and all these other entities.
One of the things that I can also say is that our team here at Macmillan, is making the company a future-ready company, a world-class company, and we want to be that publishing company that adopts cutting-edge technology.
On another note, it is our duty as a department to identify and capitalize on opportunities in the market. Say there's a new school that has been established. It is our duty as the sales department to approach their school, make sure they are aware of our products, make sure they are aware of all the services that Macmillan can offer and in assisting and pushing their main agenda as an institution.
The books are printed by various printers, that we source, and then they are sent through to our warehouse and they are delivered here in our receiving department. There's a huge number of books that we keep here. So there's an important part called an ISBN, which I can just show you here. So this little barcode is the unique code that identifies a book, what the title is, what the name is, and that is what we use to basically guide, each ISBN has its specific bin location, and you will see basically as we go further how we then work around with that. This is our dispatch department. It's the final leg of the chain. After books have been received, after the orders have been printed by customer services and picked by the inventory team, they are then brought here to dispatch, to be checked once again to ensure that quantities are accurate, it's the right book, and everything has been supplied based on what has been ordered.
And basically, this is a department that creates the product, as it were, because we get to manage the book publishing projects, which give us what we call our product at the end of the day, which is the books. Like I've said, there are 3 publishers who run with the program. I manage the program in the bigger scheme of things. So that's basically what we do. The program itself entails from the basics, such as conducting market research, drawing a 3-year program, publishing program, establishing trends in the market, stuff like that. Then manage the actual book publishing processes, briefing authors, training them, commissioning the book writing projects, contracting other service providers such as your consultants and developmental editors, proofreaders, just basically the whole drill up until the book is ready for the next stage, which is the production stage.
Welcome back, viewers at home. It's episode 11, the last round. Before we continue, I'd like to thank Macmillan for sponsoring the show, as well as Ubombo Shuka and Sitegi Hotel. Learners, it's part 3, round 1, Siswati questions. Menzi, you are going to start us off. Utangichazela ukuthi ngumuntu lonjani lobitwa ngaloku. Nonanji, sibonelo sam, ngumuntu lotenda ngcono, nonanji. You didn't know?
Yes.
Okay. Ngiyajabula ukuthi sowuyati kenyalo. Ngithembe ukuthi wena awutendi nonanji.
Not really.
Okay. Lakho ngumafobela.
In English,
Uchaza ngeSiswati, Siswati questions.
ngumuntu lodla kakhulu abhimbizele isikhathi lesinyenti.
Kukahle, Sabelo, sidla mlilo.
Sidla mlilo.
Yebo.
I think
Siswati questions.
ngicabanga ukuthi sidla mlilo ngumuntu longangeneki noma lokhuluma kakhulu.
Ngicela ngingakuniki sisho ukuthi ngumuntu loyingoti. Usidla mlilo nana ngumuntu siyamesaba nje sonke. Florence? Sikhushukhushu.
Sikhushukhushu. Can I have a clue?
Cela kungakuniki ngikuthi ungikhulumise ngeSingisi.
Oh, mase ngokhulumisa ngeSiswati bese yanginika.
Sekulate. Sekulatile.
Sikhushukhushu ngicabanga ukuthi ngumuntu lo hamba asheshe.
Cha ke umuntu losebenta kakhulu akadlali phasi siye sithi sishingishane ngalamanye amalanga. Nokwanda? Sincinganci.
Sincinganci. Sincinganci. Ngumuntu losilima. Ngathini? Lodzinanako.
Cela ngingakuniki siye sithi ngumuntu longati lutho. Khetha kuhle? Umsheshelengwane. umsheshelengwane.
Umsheshelengwane.
Yes.
Cela ungiphe isibonelo.
Cela ngingakunika isibonelo.
Umsheshelengwane. Ngicabanga ukuthi ngumuntu lo ongakahlakaniphi.
Cha ke ngumuntu lohlebako. Nokwanda ngibiyele ku. Ngicela uthi yini umuntu losincinganci?
Ngithe ngumuntu losilima lotsinanako.
Imphendvulo yakho ukuthi ube sesoyayileka wayilekela yaba yiningi kakhulu kanti kube ugcine nje la ekuthini ngumuntu losilima.
Ngidawucela ungicolele ungiphe leli point.
Umusa wami ngiwukhohlwe ekhaya namuhla. Angikunikete.
Yabo.
Menzi? Lihlongandlebe.
Lihlongandlebe.
Yebo.
Ngumuntu longakhuteki losi hlophoyi.
Kukahle. Sabelo. Inchavithi luvathi. Inchavithi siye sithi luvathi.
Inchavithi.
Yebo.
Luvathi.
Khetha kunye. Asithi inchavithi.
Asiye ngala loluvathi.
Okay.
Luvathi lokuphehla ngakumlilo or lokucala ngakumlilo baphehla ngakumlilo.
Ngicela kungakuniki sikhuluma ngebantfu. Umbuto wami uthi umuntu lonjani lobitwa ngaloku. Bowuvile umbuto.
Not really.
Ukile waphendvula Mosi. Sengibuya kwesibili kuwa ngithi.
Yes, ma'am.
Cela kunginiketa lomnye umbuto. Ngicela uzame ukuthi ukhumbuta umbuto njalo na utowuphendvula. Nangabe ungasawukhumbuli ungibuto.
Okay, ma'am, mayibe incane.
Ngiyakuxolela.
Thank you.
Setheleli. Angisho ukuthi ngithini. Setheleli.
Setheleli. Setheleli umuntu longahloniphani.
Kukahle. Florence, lichonchela. Lichonchela.
Ningelo solokuthi umkhombandlela.
Awumina Nkosi yami.
Uthi yini ke?
Lichonchela.
Likhonchela. Hey. Ngicabanga ukuthi ngumuntu ngathi ngumuntu logijima kakhulu.
Ncesi? Ngumuntu lofelelako. Nokwanda Simba Mkotsi.
Simba Mkotsi ngumuntu Simba Mkotsi ngumuntu Simba Mkotsi ngumuntu ngumuntu losiho.
Ncesi? Ayisiko imphendvulo yakho. ngumuntu losetshenziswa kakhulu angaphunyutwa. Njengasekhaya nje nangabe kunemfana lothunywa kakhulu kwengcala labanye siye simbite ngesimba mkotsi. Khetha okuhle inhlava.
Inhlava.
Yebo.
Hayi ngumuntu lo ngicabanga ukuthi ngumuntu lo wona labanye abantu.
Cha ke ngumuntu lophana kakhulu. Sinesisho lesithi ake phani yinhlava. Viewers at home, that marks the end of episode 11. When we come back, we are going to go to the elimination round. Thank you, viewers at home, for staying with us in episode 11 of Brains on the Go. It's the elimination round. A friend of mine has to go home this week. To the one who is leaving and the ones who are remaining, remember to give yourself some credit because you are doing great and you are still going to do great. Whether you are going home today or remaining, remember you have to do more, okay? So give yourself a pat on the shoulder because you have come too far to be here. You are in the top 5 and you really worked hard to be here, okay? Unfortunately, viewers at home, Ketoguhle Sibonza is leaving the show this week. Ketoguhle, were you expecting this?
Yes, judging from my answers, I was expecting this.
How do you feel?
I feel a bit disappointed, but I'm happy for myself because I made it to the top 5 and this is a big achievement for me. So I'm really happy.
Great. Ketoguhle, I am really proud of you. You are really a fighter. Please go out there and shine. I hope I'll meet you someday. Probably you'll be sitting in an office managing your own company. Well done, my girl.
Thank you.
You are not going to go home empty-handed. Macmillan has something for you. Please accept their gift. Viewers at home, from me, Ms. Mjali, it has been a lovely day with you. See you next week. Another student has sadly left us on the show. Keto Guhle from Bolonjeni High School has been eliminated. Keto, how are you?
To tell you the truth, I'm very good because I've made it this far and I'm so glad for myself that I've eliminated so many students before and to say that I never thought I'd make it at first, but then when I woke up in the morning, it was like a dream that I'm in the top 5th. You know, I was like really relieved and I'm really happy for myself.
Well, okay. So tell us, how was your journey on Brains on the Go?
My journey, at first it was really hard because I was really nervous, you know. When the mic was getting near to me and I was supposed to answer the question, I was like really terrified, you know. And I was shaken, but it's just that I got a grip of myself. But then as time went on, I got comfortable and I soon became myself, the one that I am, you know. The one who has good communication skills. So now I'm just great.
Okay, I noticed how you were actually all smiling, all bubbly, you were all over. What was your strategy towards the whole quiz show?
My strategy? I just thought that I would just manipulate you guys by this beautiful smile that I have. Because I was like, what's the use of getting all worked up, you know, like frowning and all those stuff when you could just smile and just let this thing flow as it is.
So if you could be given a chance to go back on the show, what is it that you'd change about the show and yourself?
Now, I wouldn't change the show but I would change myself, the way that I answer questions, in fact, I should have studied and prepared more. So if I were to go back then I would study more and prepare myself for this.
Okay, so tell me, how did you find the round of its general knowledge?
That one, it was really hard for me, because you did not know what to expect because it's general knowledge. And it was like they just go around asking things that you do not even take note of, silly things that you don't even know. So it was really hard for me.
Well, I hope you've taken note of those things and you actually put them into use.
Obviously.
Well, teacher, sikuvusele baba.
Yebo make.
Ninjani?
Awungiphilile mntwana kethu ungabe njani nini?
Siyavuka nathi.
Yes.
So please tell me, what do you think your student's downfall was?
I think she lacks some confidence in the science and general knowledge part of it. Otherwise, if she can pull up her socks in science and mathematics, probably she will improve. If she would be given a chance next year, if chances are, probably she can improve much better.
I see. So please tell us, what are your thoughts on Brains on the Go?
It's a brilliant idea. I think we should be grateful to Macmillan for the exposure she's giving to our learners, especially in the rural areas. Our kids are not exposed. Some of the things are an eye-opener to us as teachers, and I've realized that we should have probably some internal trips, outings for the learners to be exposed, so that they get to know some of the things, especially on the general questions. They can be able to express themselves and to know that little idea they could have.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. So what advice would you give to your students and the other remaining students?
I should say they should always be composed. They shouldn't panic. It's a game. They should take it easy. It's encouraging to see some students making it to the final lap, especially the 3 that are going to Mbabane or wherever they are going to. Congratulations to them. We are grateful to Macmillan. We are grateful to Swazi TV and everybody involved in the show.
Well, thank you so much, Keto. Njengoba shito misimjali ukuthi Macmillan has goodies for you. This is your gift from Macmillan. We hope you would like it. Well, thank you so much for being part of us.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Hambeni.